the wild and the weird. Where two brains collide, it's just as we feared. Dolph's got that grin, sharp teeth, oh my. Is he a dude or a beaver in a tie? It's Rigamarole, yeah, we're off the rails with Dolph and James telling quirky tales. Grab your seat, laugh and lose control. Life's a circus, welcome to Rigamarole. James keeps it steady, or at least he tries, while Dolph chews pencils and stares at the sky. We banter, we bicker, we're never polite, but we promise you folks it's a heck of a night. It's Rigamarole, yeah, we're off the rails with Dolph and James telling quirky tales. Grab your seat, laugh and lose control. Life's a circus, welcome to Rigamarole.
Hello, everybody. This is James from the Rigamarole podcast with Dolph and James. Like I said, I'm James. And that guy over there, he's Dolph.
I am Dolph.
So, yeah, hi.
James!
What?
Wait a minute. I got something I need to talk to you about.
Oh, is it important? Because I'm kind of doing something.
It's very important.
Oh, well, what is this very important thing you must tell me about?
Oh, the Rigamarole podcast with Dolph and James is now brought to you by jkdistro.com.
jkdistro.com?
jkdistro.com.
What is jkdistro.com?
I'm glad you asked. jkdistro.com is your number one source for any of your marijuana-esque related products.
Marijuana-esque related products?
They have what's called THCA.
Well, why don't you tell me what that is?
THCA is essentially THC that is legal in most states, but does the same thing.
Oh, wow.
It's not your Delta 8.
It's not?
It's not your Delta 9.
Son of a bitch.
It's not your Delta 10.
Okay.
It's THCA.
Which is not those other things.
It's not.
Woohoo!
It's wonderful. And you can go to jkdistro.com and select a variety of different products.
They have varieties, not just one thing?
Right.
Oh, wow. Variety is excellent.
They've got your flowers.
Oh,
They got moon rocks.
moon rocks.
They got dust.
I know what none of these things are, but they sound amazing.
They have edibles and gummies.
I know what those are. I'm a fat man.
They even have bones for your pets.
Give a dog a bone.
And watch them go to sleep.
Ooh.
So head on over to jkdistro.com, and for now you can use the promo code Rigamarole Podcast. Wrong, Rigamarole 20.
Rigamarole 20?
Rigamarole 20
Okay.
to get 20% off your order.
That's amazing.
jkdistro.com.
jkdistro.com. So, Vince.
No. Oh, man.
What?
Well, I think I got hacked again.
Really?
Oh, Jesus.
You know, that wouldn't happen if you had a VPN.
Do you not have a VPN?
No, it's a VPN.
You need to get NordVPN.
Yeah, NordVPN.
What is that?
NordVPN
It's
protects you.
a VPN.
Yes.
Oh,
It protects you with your presence online, your digital presence, and all of your sensitive data.
Yeah.
From the malicious people out there that are trying to be malicious.
they're being malicious.
They're always being malicious.
I need it.
Protect yourself from maliciousness.
But where do I get it?
So you can go to nordvpn.com/RigaMarolePod
Oh.
to get 72% off NordVPN's 2-year plans plus up to 1 year for free, breaking it down from $11.59 a month to a mere $3.39.
That's a lot of percent off.
That's like less than $4 a month. It's like $3.99.
That's less than a monster.
And it's $4 a month for your peace of mind, knowing that you're safe when you go online to do your online things.
Yeah.
That you may not want people to know about.
Yeah.
Not just that, but do you know what the awesome other things you can do with a VPN?
What is that?
You can like change your location.
What do you
Like
mean,
so,
change my location?
it means like you can say, "Hey, I'm actually in England." So when you log into Netflix,
Yeah.
you log into England's
There
Netflix.
are so many shows that are in Australia's Netflix that I want to watch.
I didn't say Australia. I said England.
I
Pay
know, but
attention.
I'm
But
thinking
you
Australia.
can do Australia too.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's an awesome thing you can do.
Yeah, I need this.
Yeah.
Yeah, send me
just
that.
Go to nordvpn.com
Okay.
But Rigamarole Pod, right?
That's it.
Yeah, I'm
Moral
smart.
Pod.
Yeah.
Awesome. You guys are.
What? Why are you sighing?
I don't know. We are here again.
The nuts!
What? No, they're here again too.
I ain't been here in a while.
That's right.
You know what that means, people?
What's that mean?
Yeah, we're not sponsored by these nuts.
Unfortunately.
Son of a bitch!
But you know what else?
What?
Welcome to the Rigamarole podcast.
With Dolph and James.
That's right.
I'm Dolph.
I am not Dolph. I am James.
That's right.
You probably should know that by now.
I'm so tired.
If you don't know that by now, you're stupid.
And dumb.
Or this is your first episode, in which case...
You're stupid.
No!
No.
In which case, hey, how's it going, people?
Welcome to Rigamarole Podcast.
With Dolph and James.
I'm Dolph.
And I'm James.
Which you should probably know by now.
Well, most people should, at least.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're stupid. We could easily just fucking loop the shit out of that.
Yeah, we could.
Oh, how's it going, Mr. Buddy?
Well, it's going. It is definitely going.
It's definitely going.
Yeah.
It's been fucking hot outside.
Yeah. Like, what, it's the very, very end of August at the moment.
Beginning, yeah.
The very end of August. So I've been off work since middle of June for that shoulder surgery, and now next week they get to surgery the other shoulder.
That's so fucked, man. That's so fucked.
Yeah, it'll be out. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was talking when I was at the Guitar Center yesterday. I was talking to the guy there, and I was kind of explaining why I had to sell my Martin, which was sad, but either way, I was explaining why I had to. And I said, surgery, and it's like, and I'm going back in. And he was like, what did you do that you had to have surgery on both your shoulders?
It's a fair question.
And I just went, I don't know exactly what it was, but, I was a bouncer for like 4 years, and I was a wrestler for like 10, and he went, say no more.
That's
mention,
enough. Not to mention like all the fighting and sparring and boxing and whatnot.
Yeah. Yeah,
trading punches
and
all
then
the time.
and again being at work and swinging the sledgehammers and digging and all that other crap.
Yeah, you probably have the arms of an 80-year-old man, like on average.
They got some oomph when they want to work right.
80-year-old men or your arms?
Both. I've heard.
Who you been talking to?
I've heard.
Who the fuck you been talking to?
I don't know, but I'd rather hear than know firsthand.
It's like, oh man, I know he's 80, but he puts in the work.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cialis.
Cialis?
What?
It's like Viagra, isn't it?
I mean, maybe. Blue Chew.
Vialis.
We are not sponsored by Blue Chew.
Or Ciagra.
What?
Because it's not real. No, seriously though. No, it's nice. I'm not fully happy with our setup, but I am happy that we got the nuts out. We do got the nuts.
Yep, we are showing our nuts with pride.
That's right. That's right. Speaking of nuts, and a lot of them.
That's right.
Me and you have been talking about the Twisted Metal, but now that
we finished,
now that season 2 is officially over, what are your thoughts? Like on
the only thing. And I mean that. The only thing that I had a problem with was just the fact that Minion's not a demon.
Well, Minion's very demonic. Like, I mean, there's clearly something going on, like, possessive-wise.
Yeah, but he's, like, straight up a demon. Like, I mean, his main thing was, like, Calypso had stolen his demon power, which is why Calypso can do all that shit that he can do.
That's true.
That's it.
Okay.
That is my only problem. I mean, I don't get me wrong. I would have liked it to have the tank, but if you want to get technical about the backstory with it, he stole that tank. It's like there was like a terrorist group that stole that tank. That tank is completely driven by your mind.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's cool though.
Yeah, it was like this. In the lore at least, it was like a terrorist group that had stolen the tank from the government, and it was completely mind controlled. Like you just had to think about it and it would do what you wanted it to do.
That's cool.
Which is also why he kind of steals other people's specials.
That makes sense.
Stuff like that. But he ended up stealing that tank, and that's why he drives around in the tank.
Fair enough.
So there's still time for her to get that tank, technically.
Yeah. I don't like the way I don't like how they did Minion either.
I compared pictures of what Minion looked like in 2 and 3 and 4 compared to
on
that.
2, he was like a red devilish costume.
Yeah, but in I can't remember if it was 3 or 4. I mean, don't get me wrong, he was still it was not a metal suit, but the spikes and everything, I mean, that you could tell that's what they kind of went for, was that look.
Yeah,
not the black, because the black look was kind of like it had like a buffalo head on his shoulder.
Yeah. I just don't. I don't like how they did Minion. He looks like a fucking Beetleborg.
And I know you have a problem with the whole stew thing, but I just find that weird, man.
Did I have a problem with the stew thing?
Compared to everything else in that entire series, that's what you have an issue with.
So Stu is like, he's like, he comes back, right?
Yeah.
And he's got this badass mentality now.
Yes.
Okay, and he's like, it's been 4 months. But it hasn't been 4 months to the viewer. It's been an episode.
True.
Okay, if you're going to bring him back.
If anything, it's been like 15 minutes.
Yeah, and if you're going to bring him back, which I'm okay with him coming back somehow, don't fucking do it an episode later.
Yeah, I agree. It could have waited longer, but it's just, again, just what we were talking about yesterday. It's just the thought process of the guy figuring out how to aim it for the Great Lakes.
Yeah.
It's like that's where you draw the line when it comes to like the show, where the chick had like the cheat code shield. Effectively,
that's technology. That's technology.
Okay, and Calypso is like, got demonic powers.
And that's explained in the lore.
Uh-huh. Okay.
But a regular motherfucker...
Okay, then how is Sweet Tooth's head not getting burned?
Scar tissue.
Oh, and how is he getting dragged behind that car for that long,
just a fucking beast.
And then there's no problem with his back?
He's just a beast.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of issues with that show. If you really want to get picky about it, there's all kinds of stuff to bitch about, but you have to just go, it's fun, and not pick holes in it.
You know what bothers me? Here's what bothers me. Because normally if I find a show that I like, I want it to go on and on and on and on.
Uh-huh.
The way it ended with fucking Stu winning, going to space, and then John...
You would have been happy if it would have just ended right there?
John Quiet and fucking Mayhem like settling down in the cabin. If it ended right there, that's a good ending.
I liked how the beginning of that last episode started with him like trying to pitch it to the network people and stuff.
That was cool, yeah.
But there is one thing I've been interested in. Why are there Twisted Metal games in the Twisted Metal show?
So I don't think those are there for the characters in the show to recognize and interact with and anything like that. I think those are just little teaser Easter eggs for us.
All I'm saying was, in like the first episode of the first season, yeah, Twisted Metal was on the windshield. First episode of the second season, when he was like training, doing all the driving, they had a copy of Twisted Metal 2
and
sitting there.
And he kind of tossed it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, and it straight up had like a picture of Axel on the front, because he's on the cover.
Yeah.
And it's just like those games apparently exist in that world.
I mean, they technically do, I think, but like I said, I think they're mainly just Easter eggs for us, the viewers.
I agree, but it's just, it's a weird Easter egg.
It is. But again, it's... here's what I think. Here's exactly what I think. I think that the... whatever company it's going to be now, because it's gone back and forth so many times, is ramping up to make another game.
I watched an interview with Samoa Joe where he was talking, and he had said that he doesn't know what studio. He knows that they're, especially being that the first season, right before the second season came out, he did the interview.
Yeah.
And he said that he knew that there was a lot of talk about it, and they were talking about if they were going to or not.
Oh, they're going to.
But he hasn't heard anything concrete yet.
I think it's going to happen.
I would love it.
Because the last one we had was, 2012? I believe, was the last.
I believe so.
Yeah.
There's other ones that you never played Head On, did you?
I never played Head On. I never played 3, but I've heard 3 is shit.
See, 3 just feels weird.
And I've heard 4 is shit too, but I think I remember playing 4 because I remember that music.
Okay, 3, the thing about 3 was the physics just felt weird about 3.
Yeah.
And then with 4 is better than 3, but I'd still rather play 2 most of the time.
Well, 2 is
Like I
fucking
love
good.
I love the levels and stuff. It's just that I don't know, something feels a little weird. But Head On was initially a PSP game, but then they upped it and put it like out.
Isn't it supposed to be a sequel to 2?
It's not really a sequel. It's almost like a director's cut to 2.
Oh,
Because it has almost all of the people from 2. It has a bunch of new levels, but it also has like Paris, and it has a bunch of the levels from 2 just straight up there. So it's kind of like a director's cut of 2.
That's pretty cool. No, I never got to play Head On. I played Black though. I like Black. I wish we could get 2, but like with today's graphics.
Well, I know you never played the 2012 one, but I had you last time. You watched some of the cutscenes from it and stuff, and you got into it immediately.
It looked good.
Well, you can tell they straight up copied Sweet Tooth's design from that.
Yeah,
I mean, just
100%.
Yeah, and they did it well.
Yeah.
But they made him actually scary and menacing in that.
You know what's funny? I never actually played Twisted Metal 1 either. And I've been watching a lot of like lore videos and stuff here lately about Twisted Metal, and I've seen
Me too.
Some of the cutscenes from 1, and oh my god, have things changed?
Well, yeah, because all the ones from 1 were like real people and shit.
But like the way Sweet Tooth looked,
Oh,
and everything
yeah.
was awful,
Yeah.
not good.
Same thing with Twisted Metal 2, if you look at Sweet Tooth.
Yeah.
And I think it's funny that Sweet Tooth's that big of a thing, and you'd fight against him, but I think it's weird that you have to put in a code to play as Sweet Tooth on Twisted Metal 2.
That is kind of weird, yeah.
I mean, I understand Minion, but Sweet Tooth?
And Dark Tooth.
Well, yeah, but that's different.
Charlie Kenny.
Yeah. Oh man. I want you to maybe after this, instead of just I want you to show you a little bit of like that 2012 one just to see what, because I'm telling you, in my opinion, that was great.
Okay.
I mean, some of it was almost mission based at times. I mean, you still had to take out people. You still had to take out the people.
Didn't you have like fucking there was a system to where like you would have an assigned target and you would get points for that target?
No, I mean, you still had to take out everybody.
Right, but you would like I think there was a mode that you take out everybody.
I think there was a mode on that, maybe.
Where you would only get points if you took out your assigned targets.
I think there was a thing like that, but I remember there was like one level that was also, it was kind of like a race. I mean, you had to go while people were still shooting at you the whole time, and you were blowing up everybody. And like I said, it was cool that you could start it, and then like you could drive around in your car. It's like you picked you had your person, but then you got to pick what car of all the cars. So you could have Sweet Tooth driving roadkill and stuff like that, and then if you didn't want a car, you could do the little helicopters too. And dude, that was fun. You could shoot this Ferris wheel, and it would come off the hinges and start rolling across the map and crushing people and all kinds of stuff. It was awesome.
That's crazy. No, dude, I used to. My favorite thing to do in Twisted Metal 2.
I'm gonna see how close it was to mine.
Oh, okay. So Twisted Metal 2, what I like to do is I get you remember Kenny from NAB?
Yeah.
Okay. So Kenny would come over. We play Twisted Metal 2 sometimes, and I would put God mode in. And he didn't know how to do it.
Oh.
Yeah. And we would go to Field of Screams.
Yeah.
And I'd have my unlimited fucking weapons.
Field of Screams was that wasn't a bad. It was just an empty. I mean, after you blow up the windmills, it's just a big square.
And it's important that it's a big square.
Okay.
What I would do is I would get in this little spot over by the edge of the map, and I would just start throwing bombs.
The little ricochets.
The round bombs.
Yeah, ricochets.
Yeah. And they would just start bouncing off edges, and they would just. The whole map would just fill up with bombs.
Oh, yeah.
Just doing a big fucking circle. And he's just like, dude, stop it! Stop it! Quit bombarding me! Quit it! It's funny as hell.
My favorite thing to do was, because I would play with Josh, and what we would do is we would both put in God mode.
God mode.
Because you could still die in God mode, but you'd have to die from like falling.
Mm-hmm.
So we would put on God mode and then go to New York.
Oh, New York.
And then the only way you could kill somebody is by knocking them off. So,
that sounds like fun.
So like I said, we both get on God mode. I get to a section, and then basically I would I'd freeze him and start throwing ricochets, or I'd freeze him, set down a remote bomb.
Those.
And then go backwards, set off the bomb, and he'd be like, shit!
That's fantastic. That would be fun. I never got to do that.
That's what we do.
Never thought of that. I liked New York. New York was fun. I
Well, that was
like
cool,
jumping
'cause
down
you
into
could
the pool.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That was good.
So that's what we would do.
I think I've been remembering a lot here lately about Twisted Metal, and the two that I would play with the most was Mr. Grimm and Spectre.
Spectre was fast.
Spectre was very fast,
But
Twister was really fast.
okay,
too.
Spectre was fast. His special was good because it would go through whatever building and everything, so it hit him anywhere, but it didn't do hardly any damage.
No, but I like Spectre.
No, I liked Spectre. I mean, if I was trying to win,
Warthog or Grimm?
well, yeah, it's. I mean, not that it's still hard with Grimm because
It is.
but Warthog was usually my. If I'm gonna beat this game, Warthog was one of the easy ones to do it with.
Warthog was a fucking tank, man.
I ended up actually being really good with Outlaw
Outlaw was good.
because it still had like the cop because it'd go
Yeah.
and that the special worked really good.
Yeah, I like the special.
especially if a bunch of people around. You're hitting everybody.
Yeah.
So that was good, and surprisingly, I liked Mr. Slam.
Really?
Yeah.
I never liked Mr. Slam.
Well, he's slow, but the
Yeah.
thing is, it was the special, man. Because, the thing would grab the car and just start slamming it on the ground.
It's true.
And it would murder people. And if you had somebody, you could start hitting them and drop them off the side of something while it's slamming them, or you could hit another car with the car that you
Yeah.
got. And yeah,
That's true. I just never liked Slam. Never really got into it. I like what they did to Mr. Slam in the show. That was funny as hell.
yeah. The whole time I was, being that Mike and Stu were there from the beginning. I was like, "Where's the monster truck? Where's the monster truck?"
I will be excited to see if season 3 happens, if Stu comes out and fucking Hammerhead. They said Hammerhead.
Yeah, they called their car Hammerhead, and I
Yeah.
was like, "That's not Hammerhead."
It's not Hammerhead.
But it was still them, and even though they were a whole lot more hicky in the game,
Yeah. It was funny though.
yeah, it was good. But Sweet Tooth is absolutely the best part of that whole show.
I agree.
He makes it.
He does. Grimm was a good character too.
Grimm was good, but Grimm, if it wasn't for Sweet Tooth being there to
That's
play
true.
off of, it wouldn't have been nearly as good.
That's true, yeah. But no, I was surprised. I was surprised that I liked Furman, because when I first saw Furman, I was like, oh, this chick's going to be annoying. Then she just got funnier and
Yeah.
fucking funnier.
And there was a part of me that was kind of going, I wonder, I'm going to still look it up because I haven't yet. It's like, wonder what she looks like actually.
Probably way fucking different.
Because when we got to that prom scene thing and she was
Yeah.
wearing the dress, I mean, she was still nasty, but there was a part that was going, I can kind of see through that, and there might be something there.
I just thought she was funny. She was really fucking funny.
Oh, she completely, I mean, she, as much as Sweet Tooth, just
Yeah.
completely jumped into that role.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, I could say the same thing about Anthony Mackie.
I was
Because
very surprised
I
by
do
him.
not like Anthony Mackie for the most part. He is always boring, and I just don't like him and stuff.
To me, he's always felt like a poor man's Will Smith.
Yeah, but this, you can tell he gives no fucks.
And I don't.
He's like, this is the role, I'm doing it, I'm jumping all the way in.
And he
I
did.
don't care.
And now that I've seen it, I don't think it would work quite as well with anybody else. I don't.
Yeah, it's like if Will tried to do it, he would just be too cool with it.
He'd be like, nah, not
Nah,
doing
girl, nah,
that. Nah.
getting jiggy with it.
Yeah, that's funny. But no, you know what makes me
Keep
mad?
my gunner's name out your fucking mouth.
That's funny. No, Nick was talking to me the other day about shows, and he was like, "Have you seen American Gods?" I was like, "I've seen like things for it, like little clips and stuff." And he's like, "Dude, you need to watch it. It's worth watching." So I finally decided to watch it a couple nights ago.
I don't know what that is.
It's not streaming anywhere. The only thing I can find it on is YouTube, and it's that buy per episode bullshit.
Okay.
But you don't know what it is?
No.
I mean, it's a modern day show about gods, and they're
Okay.
like, you know, amongst us here, and it's like fucking Zeus and shit,
Oh.
like the Greek gods.
That might be okay.
The clips look really good.
You should watch some Penguin.
I do need to watch Penguin.
Well, I mean, I know we've talked before, and you seem to like the mob movies and stuff like that.
I do like mob
and
movies.
I think if you like mob, I think you would love that
Have
show.
you watched
dude.
Godfather yet?
Dude, no,
You haven't.
no.
Son of a-
Look, I'm just gonna be straight up. I tried to watch it when I was like 11 or 12.
That's way too young.
I know, but I tried to watch it back then, and it was like the most boring shit ever. And the problem is that my girlfriend is not really interested in any of the mob stuff.
Uh-huh.
So if I have to watch these movies, for the most part, I'm got to watch them myself.
Uh-huh.
And that's like once everybody else is in bed, and then by that point, I'm like, but I want to play video games and I want to do other stuff because I got my own time. Which is why, dude. Oh, I'm gonna.
is
I'm
so
gonna.
good.
Can I be straight up?
Yeah.
Except for like one movie I can think of, I've never finished a full one.
A full mob movie?
Yes, except for one.
Bro, dude, which one?
Uh,
Don't say Casino.
no,
Goodfellas?
it was the
Bronx Tale?
Jack Nicholson, Matt Damon, Leonardo DiCaprio. It's a great movie. It was
I don't
great.
think I know that one.
It's not The Departed?
Maybe.
I think that's the name of it.
That might be it.
Dude, it's great. Loved it. Absolutely great. Jack Nicholson as a mob boss is amazing.
I mean, I imagine so, dude, but there's so many other good
Well,
movies
this
you
is the
need
thing.
to watch.
I've watched about half of Goodfellas. I've watched about half of Casino. I did watch Scarface, finally.
Well, yeah, you gotta watch Scarface.
Dude, it took me 3 times. I fell asleep 3 times.
You need to watch a Bronx Tale. Bronx Tale's really fucking good, and it will keep your interest. Knockaround Guys is the same thing.
I love the concept of them, and every time I'm watching them, I'm like, this is good. And then rather something happens, or I fall asleep, or something, because I try to watch it at 4 o'clock in the morning, and, I just...
I think you need to watch Knockaround Guys, because it's a really good depiction of the mob and like how it works and all that. But it's also got a really good fucking cast, including Vin Diesel and Seth Green.
Okay.
And it's really fucking good.
Well, watch The Departed.
I'm on it.
Again, Jack Nicholson as a mob boss. It's
Dude.
excellent.
You need to fucking I don't know. Like we'll set some time out one day and just fucking like you'll come over here one day like to do the
Mob
podcast
movies.
and game night, and I will like have told everyone ahead of time we're not doing game night tonight, and I just won't tell you. And then it's like, dude, we're gonna watch Godfather, then we're gonna watch this, and then this. Yeah.
Well, I'd say watch The Departed. I would
Okay.
watch it. I would watch Penguin Man, because I mean, if you like the whole Matt Reeves Batman, which you said you did,
I did.
it's got. I mean, it's that world, but it's like the darker, grittier version of that world because it's all from the mob perspective, and it's like hard R. So people are dropping F-bombs, and there's like, blood, and like shit getting cut off, and it's good.
All right, I'll check it out.
Interesting enough, while we're in the mob stuff,
Mobby stuff.
there was a game that just came out. It was like one of the Mafia games. There's a series of Mafia games that are kind of Grand Theft Auto-y.
Yeah.
But they like take place in like the 30s or 40s, that type of stuff.
Yeah.
This one is called Mafia: The Old Country, and it takes place in the 1800s in Sicily,
I was gonna say,
like
in
at the
Sicily.
very beginning of the mob. And I've been watching people talk about that, and there are a lot of people that are just that I guess that don't know the history of it.
Oh, yeah.
that are bitching about it because they expect more from it, I guess. And like, because this is the thing, it's the 1800s, so I mean there are guns, but you don't use them that often.
No, yeah.
The most part, it's knife fights.
Yeah.
Because that was the thing back then. It was an honor thing, someone disrespected you, you pulled out your knife, they pulled out their knife, and you fucking go at it
handle
until only
business.
one person's left.
That's true.
And not just that, but they showed an initiation scene, when your dude's getting inducted into the Mafia. And I watched this guy, the ex-Mafia guy, was talking about it, and he was talking about how and a historian. I want because multiple videos where they were saying that that's the most accurate depiction of how an actual initiation goes, except for more modern days. It's almost the exact same ceremony, except basically, dark room, candles, all that stuff. You do all the talk.
Yeah.
And they do all the talking stuff, and then they get a picture of a saint out. And modern days, they cut your trigger finger, and you dribble the blood on the saint, and then they burn it in your hand.
That's fucking
while
cool.
you say your thing.
That's hard, dude.
They burn the picture of the saint in your hand while you are saying the thing, and that is the initiation.
I dig it.
And the only thing they did different on that was, instead of the trigger finger, I'm guessing that it was because people didn't do a whole lot of shooting back then. They did a little cut on your lip. And there were some people that were saying that is how they did it back in the 1800s. But other than that, it was almost a perfect representation of
what they did.
And I thought that was it was cool. It's cool looking.
That's very cool. Do you remember the old Mafia game on Facebook?
Yeah.
I thought that shit was fun.
Mobsters?
Yeah.
That's what it's called, right?
Where'd it go?
Well, everybody got tired of those games because I mean,
loved them.
Yeah.
I hated Farmville. Fucking hated Farmville.
Almost all those games were the really beginning of all that pay to win bullshit.
Yeah.
Because you could play it and it was good and you'd have friends, but the people that were ahead of you were the people that were putting money into it, and you're just like, I hate you.
Yeah. It's true.
I don't even want to play this anymore. Which is kind of how it is with a lot of games nowadays.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, a lot of console stuff isn't quite like that, but
computer games for sure.
And at least with stuff like Fortnite or games like that,
League of Legends.
At least with stuff like Fortnite and stuff, if you're spending money, it is pretty much
aesthetic.
Yeah, it's cosmetic stuff.
Yeah.
The only difference that it actually can make when it comes to that is, depending on the size of your character, your hitbox will change. Because if you get like one of the banana dudes that's like 7.5 feet tall, there's a good chance you're going to get shot.
I like Peely.
But if you get like one of the smaller people, it's harder to hit you. It is.
Peely's my favorite. I like the Banana Man.
I started playing again just so I could buy the Power Ranger skins. The Power Rangers. It was cool.
Yeah.
That was it.
I got you.
I don't play it often. I hadn't played it in almost a year.
I don't play it. I just like watching other people play it. Especially if Peely's on. I like Peelverine.
Yeah.
He was fucking cool. That's right.
But it's the same thing, like, depending on... That's the only thing, because, like... I've won a game before, and I think it was just because the guy that I had was in the Christmas tree skin.
Jonesy?
So I crouch down, and people look over me and just keep running.
That's
and
hilarious.
I was like, where I'd hide in a bush, and they would just, because that was a tree, as far as they were concerned.
Dude, I watch these people that mod Fortnite online, and I watch these videos. There's this one guy that trolls people. Like, he'll be the jigsaw guy, and he'll, like, ride his little tricycle, like, in the distance in front of somebody, and then go behind a building, and that person will run up there, and he enters invisibility. Dude, it's fucking funny. And, like, he just stalks the people.
I think it's funny, because right now it's a little different, because I'm mostly doing my Power Ranger stuff, because they're new Power Rangers, and I was happy. But, for the most part, if I'm playing... because I didn't buy a shitload of stuff, but I have bought some stuff. So, most of the time, I run around as Jill Valentine from Resident Evil.
That figures.
Carrying Kratos' axe.
That's cool.
With a proton pack on my back.
That's really fucking cool.
It's like, that's my setup.
I'm surprised you're not running around as fucking Piccolo. See, I know you have him. Do you not?
I didn't know. Did they have a Piccolo skin? I will have a Piccolo skin.
You have a
No,
Piccolo
I have like the Goku and Vegeta and stuff like that. I have Dragon Ball stuff, but I didn't know they had a Piccolo one.
They released Piccolo and Gohan together, I think. I don't even play this shit, dude.
Changes will be made.
I don't even play this crap.
Changes will be made.
That man over there's got freaking so many skins. It's ridiculous.
I have more than I'd like to admit. I said I don't buy that much. That's kind of a little bit of
an exaggeration.
Yeah. It's the opposite of an exaggeration.
It's an embellishment. Well, no, that's the same.
No, I said it's the opposite of that.
Gotcha.
I have more than I'd like to admit.
Yeah.
A lot of them I didn't like just straight up buy though. A lot of them were like I had the battle pass and I played through it, so I got a whole bunch of them like that.
Yeah.
But there were some that I just looked at, like when Kratos came out. I was like, I need that.
So I think my account might have maybe 2 skins. I think that's it. Just what you get, like what you get for starting the game.
Yeah.
That's all I need.
It's all. Like I said, I didn't need it, but I was like, I want Kratos. It's Kratos. That's cool.
Kratos.
Exactly.
I'll play some.
Which is just weird seeing Kratos run around with like a machine gun.
That is cool. That's cool though. It's intimidating. But no, dude, I don't know. I went Kratos, and I got reminded of HeroScape. Spartacus. Crixus. And then the Netty guy. What was his name?
I don't remember what his name was, but we always called him Retardus because it was similar to that.
Retardus. That's right.
It was very similar to that, but that's what he got called.
Oh, sorry about that word. If that offends you.
Well, we didn't say that word.
We did say that word.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
No, we said Retardus.
Yeah, it's a name.
That's right. If you were thinking bad things, that's on you.
That's right. Well, I was thinking automatically that they were thinking bad things. Is that on me?
Maybe.
Shit.
Well, it's kind of like, Nagaxa. He was Nagasaki. He's like Bukaki.
That's right.
He goes, Stompy.
And I go, bruh. I love Stompy. And Chompy. Chompy was good.
And Manny.
Who was Manny? Oh, the fucking mammoth.
Fucking Ray Romano.
That's right. Fucking Manny.
Hey, he worked well.
Yeah.
He fit on the board well, and he was a good character. He was about like having your own Stompy, except the fact he could carry people with him.
It's true.
But it made sense. I mean, I don't think we made him overpowered or anything.
No, for sure not.
It's like, and then we have the one dude with that like had that little like falcon that he could send out.
Yeah.
And the cardboard version of him as well.
That's right.
Because we lost him.
Such a fucking good game.
Still got it.
AIDS.
I've told people about that I don't know how many times.
AIDS? Yeah.
Well, it's just like, and then you have these artifacts and you get to choose what they are. And so it's like we had this one is like a bazooka and this one is this. And then we had AIDS. They're like, what? And then you explain the AIDS and they're like, oh, God.
AIDS was awful.
AIDS would decimate a game.
It really would because it was contagious.
Yeah, it's like you would hope that you would kill the guy with AIDS from a distance.
Yeah. That was the only way to stop the pandemic.
Yeah, because if anybody that was adjacent to him when he died would get sprayed with blood and then they would get AIDS.
That's right. It was so fun.
That was funny.
Just remember that giant game we had in my old house? My God.
Where we used pretty much all the land.
Yeah.
I still got pictures of that.
I do too. It's nuts, dude.
Yeah, it was so much land and so many people we had to do teams.
We did, yeah.
Which was okay.
It was fun.
But then people started like bartering almost, and just be like, if I do this, you do this for me.
Yeah.
It's like fucking war talks and shit.
Fuck yeah, dude. It's how to win.
It was fun though.
That's how Japan won their war. Came to us for help and we helped them. And there was no bad consequences.
None. Whatsoever.
We'll get you later.
Nobody did anything bad to each other.
That's right.
Before or after.
That's right.
It never happened.
It never happened. I still think it was overkill, man. I really do.
It definitely was. At the same time, though, it stopped it immediately.
I mean, I get it. I do, but what we did was way worse than what they did.
Yeah.
And then we did it twice.
Yeah. And you know what? Then they went, our bad.
They did, but what else are they going to do? They had no choice.
Which was the point.
I get it. We made a point.
Which, I'm not saying that we need to do this type of thing again, but it kind of does feel occasionally like another point needs to be made every now and then.
It does, but like, dude, like...
Not that I'd call for it. You know what I mean. You know exactly what I mean, though. It's hard to say it without sounding shitty, and by no means would I wish that upon anything. I will admit, people have at least, I think the respect has come back a little bit over the past little bit, compared to how it was, 2 years ago.
Fucking Biden.
Well, yeah, I mean, they just offer him like a little girl in an ice cream cone and everything was good.
Yeah.
That sounds horrible.
The man couldn't speak.
I know.
Until he wasn't president anymore.
Yeah, then he was fine.
So fucking weird. There was some shit going on.
Yeah, I haven't heard about him falling down since then.
No, he's fine. He's normal. I think he was being drugged the entire time.
Quite possibly. I don't know. Weird.
I just like, there's a clip, I don't remember what he said, but there's a clip of him saying some bullshit. And like, he goes off the rails in this fucking speech and like, says some bizarre, just weird shit. And he stops himself and goes, whoa. Like, he can't believe what the fuck he just said. Like, he said something about how back in the day Jesus said we needed more airports or some shit. And then he got done. He's like, whoa. What? Well, that's my time. Fucking weirdo.
It's like, we didn't need more airports. We had enough airports.
That's right. Fucking shit, man. That man has a beard. A big old ginger beard.
But, yeah.
Yeah. What?
I don't know. That got dark real quick.
I don't think that was dark. That wasn't too dark.
I just meant from, we're just gonna joke around that none of these bad things ever actually happened. Oh, that was overkill. Yeah, but it stopped it, and blah 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 blah. And then we got right into the respect and former presidents and all this type of stuff. All I'm saying is, like 30 years ago, though, there wouldn't be anybody that would dare do some of the shit that happens nowadays.
That's not. Yeah, you're not wrong.
They knew better.
Yeah.
Until fucking W got in there. And as soon as W got in there, they're like, oh, that motherfucker.
Yep.
We got this.
Pretty much.
I like, the funny thing is, I watched interviews with him after he was out, and he seemed fine. He wasn't saying stupid shit anymore.
I have a lot of problems with W even still. But
I'm just saying, he was just like, yeah, I just did a triathlon, I just on the bike, and it was just talking to him, and he actually sounded intelligent, and it was just weird, man. It was really weird. It was like, you never sounded like that once the entire time you were there.
Did you ever watch a show on Comedy Central back in the day called That's My Bush?
That's my bush.
Yeah, I fucking loved that show. It was so good.
South Park people.
Yeah.
Do you see that? Wait a minute. Go back. Fortnite. 934 hours.
Jesus, dude. How many in Marvel Rivals so far?
486.
It's funny, though, because he's had Fortnite for years.
And Rivals been out like a year, maybe?
Yeah, dude.
Maybe.
Know where all your time goes, sir.
I told you, he's like a hermit, man. He just lives up in his room. I see him to come get food and to poop.
I'm glad there's not an icon on there for the hub, because it'd be like 1,200 hours, probably. He's like... But no. Yeah.
That's right. Oh, is that just on the 5 version? Oh God, that's not even including the hours
On the 4. Oh God.
Oh, look at that, the 4.
Oh my God.
2,560 on the 4 version.
Bro. It's crazy.
Almost 600 hours of Minecraft. It's funny. You probably scroll down to the Kakarot and it's like 8. Because he skipped all the cutscenes and didn't pay attention to the story. I'm just saying, the reason I paid you to play Kakarot is so you could, like,
Learn.
absorb the story and
Learn.
learn.
I learned the basics.
You learned the basics.
Okay.
Who's Goku's brother? Close
Okay.
enough. Fair enough.
Who killed Cell?
Good deal.
Huh.
Okay, he just has some basic trivia.
Well, I mean, he has. Those are like boss fights, though, and stuff. So, I mean,
Who did Frieza kill that really pissed off Goku and made him go Super Saiyan?
That was where it started.
It's where it gets good.
right before the big fight with Cell, who had to go and get their driver's licenses? And
Good job.
okay, all right. Okay, I feel a little bit better.
How's your knowledge, Mr. James? Is it up to par?
I believe so.
You think so?
I mean, look, everybody has at least those 2 or 3 facts that are like so obscure that no one else really hardly knows. Everybody has those, I believe. So, you're probably going to pull out some shit that I don't know.
but it's something that you should know.
Maybe.
Right. So, what they refer to as the end of the Earth, like a location, not like a time, on Earth, like the edge of the world is what they call it. What's that place's name?
Yazapit Heights?
Youngsbit Heights, yeah. There you go. Good job, buddy. Good job. I usually get everybody on that shit. Good job. Good job.
I pronounced it wrong, but you knew it. I knew
You knew it.
Yeah.
That's what matters.
Yeah, that's where they went for Kami Ship.
Yep. What was the password to said ship?
Piccolo.
Yeah.
I mean, Popo.
That's funny. Popo. Welcome back, my overlord.
That's right.
That's so funny.
See, I know stuff.
You do. You know 17 and 18's human names?
Lapis and Lazuli.
Good job, buddy. Good job. What did he say?
Minecraft. The Blue Stone.
The Blue Stone. Good job.
That's right.
All right. What?
Nothing. I felt good about that.
No, yeah, you should. You should. No.
Getting Jay with it. Getting Goku with it.
Getting Goku with it?
That's right.
Oh, it's starting to die.
No, it's not.
I feel like it's
It's
dying.
not.
Wake it up.
Wake up.
Grandma must put on a little makeup.
Jiggy with it.
That's not how that goes.
Feed it with it.
You know what? I might try to make a mashup now of getting jiggy with it and fucking chop suey.
What about jiggy with it?
Well, I don't think you getting jiggy with it.
No. Oh, 15 hours. He put 15 hours into it.
Good job, buddy. Very good job.
Now play the DLC.
He put as many hours into Kakarot as he did Octodad.
Now play the DLCs.
He's like, no.
Oh, dude, because like the Daima stuff on there, because they added Daima onto Kakarot,
That's cool.
but they took out the flying, so it's all ground combat because they can't. You know what I mean? You've seen it.
Yeah.
They have trouble flying and stuff, but it looks awesome, man. It really does. Like they made it almost all ground combat, and you have the power pole and shit.
That is cool.
It looks awesome. Is it Yansabit?
Youngsbit.
Youngsabit?
Youngsbit Heights.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got any questions? I won't try. What you got?
Let me think about it.
Hit me.
Okay, this is a weird thing,
Okay.
and you might not know this
I might not.
because it was something that's in the supplemental material, but it is technically canon.
Okay.
Why are there animal people in Dragon Ball?
Why are there animal people?
Yes.
There's a reason for it?
Yes, there is.
A specific reason?
Yes, there is.
Oh, fuck. Well, I'm going to say some nastiness went down at some point, and we had furries technically.
The funny thing is, Logan might know this.
I was in Kakarot.
It is, but it's technically considered canon.
Okay, yeah, I have no idea.
It was a drug.
A drug.
Yeah, it was like one of those, you would take it, and you'd be an animal for a little bit, but it fucked up.
And it was permanent.
Yes.
I did not know that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's from a video game.
Doesn't matter.
I know.
Toriyama helped work on it, and that's canon.
Yeah.
He wrote the side stuff.
Okay, well, I don't.
I said you probably wouldn't know
I feel
that.
bad now.
I said you probably wouldn't, and that's understandable why you wouldn't.
How dare you?
It's like I could ask you another question, but I don't remember the answer for it, so I'm not going to ask you that.
What is the name of PyCon's signature technique?
Burning tornado?
Nope.
Okay,
I don't think so. It's Hyper Tornado, I believe.
maybe.
I believe so. Could be wrong. I think it's Hyper Tornado.
That's one of the two.
Yeah.
I just remember it's fiery.
It is fiery. No, I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about his...
It might be.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not talking about the fiery one.
Like I said, it might be.
Yeah. Talking about the big tornado he got Goku stuck in.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Hyper Tornado.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if we're talking non-canon stuff, too.
Well, bring it on.
I'm just saying, PyCon's not canon. It was never in the manga. They added that whole Otherworld tournament and Grand Kai and all that stuff is purely anime.
I know, and the Janamba stuff.
Well, that's a movie.
Yeah, I know. It's not
Well,
canon.
the movies are different.
Well, some movies are canon.
No, now.
New movies.
Satama.
Stupid One Punch Man.
Oh yeah, they added gorillas.
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
That was cool. I kind
cool.
of wanted it.
Did you get them?
No, I ain't gonna pay money for that.
All right, good deal.
Let me think. Dragon Ball. Weird Dragon Ball. This isn't a weird thing, but I've said it. I've said it before because I was telling. I think I told. I don't remember who I told about it, but I know I've told you about it too. But that whole thing, regardless of if you don't like Super for the most part, I know we've had that thing. You said you can sit down and you can enjoy Super.
Yes.
But that the fact that when Goku was at Baba's waiting for Frieza, how he completely reenacted the fight with Grandpa Gohan is awesome.
That is
It's a small detail that if you didn't watch that, you wouldn't know because they never mention it. Because I didn't know until someone else brought it up, and then I watched the fight with Gohan, and then I watched it again and went, yeah, he is move for move recreating that.
That's awesome. I love Frieza's hell in Super. I love what they did to him. It's so fucking
Put him in a
perfect.
cocoon with like all the little
happy,
bears
singy
and
people.
stuff.
Yeah,
That's great. It's perfect.
it is.
That's funny they did that, but they put Deborah up in heaven.
Well, yeah, because he was. Yeah.
Occasionally I'll watch other people watching stuff for the first time. Just say I'm watching it, and you know what I mean, seeing other people's reactions. So there's this girl that I've been watching that is watching through Z, and it got to that point where it showed Deborah up in heaven with Videl and Chi-Chi and Bulma, and her main comment was, "Why are they tadpoles?" Because they didn't have legs; they had the little ghosty bottoms.
They're spirits.
Yeah, but Goku had legs.
Well, okay, so here.
But they were up in heaven. That's different.
Yeah, and I think the difference is, honestly,
They were up in heaven. Goku got to keep his body. There was a little difference.
I really think, and it's never been stated anywhere that this is the case, But you know how the souls are depicted generally, where there's no faces,
Yeah.
no distinguishing. I think that's what they actually were.
Maybe.
But they drew the faces on them so we would know who they were.
Maybe.
That's what I think.
Maybe.
Yeah,
But I just thought it was funny. That was her thing. It's like, why are they tadpole people now?
that's funny.
And I was like, you've been doing so good at paying attention to all this, and why?
That's so funny.
I think where we're up to now, because I've been watching her watch stuff all the way through the Boo saga, and she every day
Yeah.
she's putting out one. So I've been able to.
No shit.
So I'm almost, and the thing is, each video is like about half an hour long. So she's watching most of the episode, and so I've been rewatching like that basically. And Goku and Vegeta are fighting like the weird spirit versions of everybody inside of Boo right now.
That was so fucking weird.
It is. Apparently, and that was the thing, is they don't really talk about it in the show that much, but in the manga, during that part,
Yeah.
Vegito had actually said a line about how he was going to let himself be absorbed for that purpose. They just never really, you know what I mean?
They didn't really utilize it in the show.
No, they just acted like, oh, we fucked up.
Yeah.
But that was apparently that was the intention from the beginning, is to get absorbed and go in there and get everything. So as soon as the thing came over him, he started powering up and basically making a shield around him so they didn't get absorbed into Boo like everybody else.
Yeah. That's funny. So Talon is very close to the end of Dragon Ball. He's getting closer.
Is he?
Yeah. And he's been asking me here and there. He's like, dude, you want to come over and watch Dragon Ball with me? Or can I come over and we can watch Dragon Ball? I'm thinking about doing something. It's kind of shitty.
Okay.
When Talon gets done with Dragon Ball and ready to move on to Z, have him come over here and I'll have it preloaded, but instead of having Z loaded, it'll
Abridged?
be, yeah.
I can't take it. He probably hasn't seen any abridged then.
No.
Holy shit.
I know.
That's almost. Yeah.
Yeah.
The question is, when he goes to Z, is he going to watch Z or is he going to watch Kai?
I think you should watch Kai. I really do.
The only problem
You can
with
get
that.
the Kai remastered uncut.
No, I know. But it's still, there is a lot of filler stuff that we grew up with that's just not in Kai.
Yeah, but it's not needed.
It's not needed, but... And a lot of the... Okay, this is my problem. We started watching,
I hate Fake Namek. Fake Namek is so fucking boring.
unless it's on abridged.
Yeah, that's on bridge.
And then they sound like the dudes on Aqua Teen.
Yeah. Oh, please save us.
Oh, this is the real Namek.
Yeah. I just like the big neon sign. Not
And-
Fake Namek or real
It,
Namek.
it just said Namek, and then they went by it, and it said fake.
Yeah, it flickered.
But yeah, that was funny. But I agree. There's a whole lot of stuff, or even like that episode where they that big spaceship where they found like all the rebel people and all that other crap. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that didn't need to be there. But this was my thing when we first watched it.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't just when we first watched it. It took years before they changed this. But, you know, you'd watch up until Ginyu, and it was Ocean.
Yep.
And as soon as it got to Ginyu, it switched over to the Funimation. And you could tell it was like they were brand new, you know what I mean? Because they were. And so they were still learning the voices and getting it down.
Yeah.
So then by the time you got to Boo, everything's great.
Yeah.
But it took a minute.
It did.
Maybe even when you got to, I'd say maybe when you got to the androids. By the androids, it was better.
Yeah.
It was a lot better. But it took a minute to get there before they really got it down. But for years, that's how you had to watch it. And then, you know, Funimation went back and they redubbed that entire first section.
Yes, they did.
And I was okay with that. It got good. You know, they even added in a little bit of cussing, you know, and they added in, it was all uncut. But the problem was that when they did those transfers, they cropped everything in so much. You were like missing parts of the frames. You can go back and watch, if you got like those orange bricks of the seasons. It's cropped too much and it doesn't look great. And But I mean, at the same time, you get the full Funimation dub, and it's good. But then you get Kai, and Kai's good.
Kai's great.
I hate the theme song for Kai,
Same.
but all in all, Kai is better to watch. Unfortunately, not unfortunately, really, but you don't have any Faulkner score when you're watching Kai.
Oh my god.
And that's the other problem. Because even with those orange bricks, when you start watching it, it is with the Japanese audio, and you get used to it. But it has an option for Faulkner on those orange bricks.
Does it really?
It does.
I didn't know that.
So you can go back from like that, the bouncy Japanese shit to the.
I love that shit. Dude, Vegeta's Hell's Bells is fucking...
The Super Boo music.
Yeah, it's good too.
Remember, we even made that JoJo's theme music at the end.
I do.
And it worked.
I agree.
It worked. It was good. Oh, man, the Faulkner music.
Goku going Super Saiyan for the first time with the Faulkner music is way fucking better.
I don't know.
I
don't know.
I watched the new one the other day. Well, not the new one, but the Japanese one.
I don't know.
Down, down. I don't like it.
I don't know.
It's like fucking Godzilla music.
I think
Godzilla.
I think it just depends, like nostalgia.
Just a doom doo 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 doo.
Yeah, but then they started using that for everything. Like, I heard that they've used that more than once.
No.
Yeah, they did.
No, they have not.
Oh well, maybe it just stuck with me that much.
It was good, dude.
It was
So fucking good.
and on every Vegeta's or the 3 music.
3 music is really fucking good.
Yeah, it was great. 3's music, yeah. The Faulkner score was great.
Yeah.
Same time though, I do understand the whole problem with it, where people are just going. The people that don't like the dub, it goes in between the Faulkner music, because it does, to the point where there's some of that stuff that he does that just does not match what's going on. It's
True.
it's like it has to be rocky when it probably shouldn't be. And I understand that, and it's also true that there are a lot of times where even if you don't want to watch the sub version, when you realize how much the dub people just added lines when people are turned, when it was just quiet.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, it works better with the silence, almost.
Yeah.
It's like, with the gravity of some of the situations, people just being silent for a minute, it works so much better. But they're like, oh, kids, you can't do that. Kids will get bored, so we have to make sure people are talking at all times.
That's just unrealistic.
But that's what happened.
It is. Oh, man.
So I know that we do seem to be on an. This is is a different subject, kind of going back to what we were talking about earlier. But we do seem to be on a upward trend of video game movies and stuff. Finally,
I have noticed that. Yeah.
finally, like they're getting better.
Not just video game movies, but video game fucking media in general.
That's what I
Shows,
mean.
movies, yeah.
Like the Mario movie was good.
Still haven't seen it.
I think you'd like it. I know you're not an animated guy that much.
And that's not why I'm putting it off. I want to watch it. I mean to watch it. I just haven't. Something always comes up, or something else comes out that I want to watch a little more.
I think you'd like it. I do.
It's Chris Pratt, right?
It is.
Yeah, I'd like it.
I think you would. And Charlie Day
I like Charlie Day.
and Luigi, and he does a good job.
Luigi. Do what?
I can't hear you.
So we got headphones on, man.
A Bendy movie? I'd
That'd
watch
be
a Bendy
cool.
movie.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Joey Drew. I'll watch that.
Yeah. The Ink Demon.
It's a pretty freaky thing.
Dude, it really is.
I couldn't imagine playing that in VR.
Dude, God, no. I've sat and watched him play, And I'm just like, and like, you know, we've watched videos like with the lore and
Yeah.
stuff. I'm just like, some dark shit.
You know, the funny thing is that there have been a couple people I've talked to that they just say that, you know, kind of like how Talon was saying he just didn't see how I could put actual horror into pen and paper RPGs.
Yeah, I think he's choking on that shit now.
No, I fixed it.
Yeah.
I fixed it. But there have been a few people I've talked to that they say the same thing about games. It said that it doesn't matter. It's just a game, so it can't do the same thing as like a scary movie.
Bullshit.
That's what I'm saying.
Bullshit, dude. I remember some old regular fucking PlayStation games that whether they should have or not, fucking creeped me the hell out. There was a game. What was it called?
Silent Hill?
No, I never played Silent Hill. Oh, what was it called?
Silent Hill is creepy as shit.
Was there no PlayStation game called Machine Head?
I don't know. Maybe.
There was. It wasn't. It had nothing to do with the band, obviously Bush, but there was a game. I think it was called Machine Head, and like the opening of it, would like there was just like this big field, and like everything would like turn to blood, and like there was this weird shit crawling in the blood. And it was just an opening like segment. And
did you ever?
Always freaked me out.
Even if you didn't play the games, did you ever play? Or you ever watch the Silent Hill movies?
I watched the first one.
And that was enough.
It was enough. Yeah, I'm good.
Dude, there are parts of that movie that they straight up exact copies.
Copy from the game. That's what I've heard.
Well, like okay,
When nurses and shit.
when not just that, but when chick first gets into the town and you know it's all the ash coming down, and then she's going through the alleyways with the lighter, and then all of a sudden the siren starts, and then all of a sudden all the walls are like the chain link covered with blood and weird shit, and the
Yeah,
little
fuck all
little
that.
demon babies with the knives and shit.
Yes.
Perfect, exactly from the game.
Dude,
It's creepy shit.
I watched Silent Hill when it came out, and I mean I was like 17, I think. And for like the next 2 fucking years, every time, like, because I would walk from Lafayette Square to my dad's house at like 2-3 o'clock in the morning, and I would always like be kind of like freaked out, like, and was just always looking for like little twitchy things.
Hey, will you do me a favor? It's going to require you to submit your PlayStation for just a short amount of time.
the PlayStation.
But I want him to see something because we're talking about this. And after we after we get off here, no, I want you to see this just because I want you to go onto mine and download The Quarry,
Don't do it,
please.
Logan. Don't do it.
Download The Quarry.
You're supposed to listen to me.
Look at that. Wait a minute, you see that? My collection is at 961 now. There it is. It's got David Arquette in it.
Okay, then that's fine. That's fine then.
No, I want you to see this. I just want you. I want you to mess with it, but you maybe like 10 minutes.
No,
Yeah,
I don't want to play a game.
you're practically not. It is effectively a horror movie that you play.
I don't like horror movies.
That's why I want you to. That's why I want you just to see.
No,
It's not like when I put you in the VR with the Five Nights at Freddy's. I remember that at your old house,
that's different. That's not like,
and you didn't like it.
yeah, but it's not, that's jump scare shit. Jump scares is different. Dude, I've got a very powerful imagination, especially when I'm in the process of going to sleep or being asleep,
Hey,
and I don't like what happens.
I know you don't like turn-based stuff, but that WrestleQuest,
Yeah,
that's that turn-based RPG that's all wrestling-based. It's got real wrestlers in it.
yeah.
It's funny. There's Intelligent Cube.
Great game.
Twisted Metal 1 through 4. There's all types of shit on there.
Ain't none of this. Cat Quest 2 is probably the best game on here.
I like Cat Quest 2.
Oh, I was just talking shit. I have no idea what it is.
Hey, that Shadow Labyrinth
Shadow Labyrinth.
is based off of the scary Pac-Man thing.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I remember you telling me that.
Yeah, that's what that is.
That's cool.
Jackbox. You know, he plays Jackbox, and he is dirty but funny.
I would imagine.
Oh God, could you imagine that?
What?
If we had everybody here.
That would be great.
Oh, he's laughing. We might be able to talk somebody into that.
I'd fucking do it.
I would love to play Jackbox with a shitload of people.
Oh yeah, dude. That'd be
Oh,
fucking
God,
great.
that'd be amazing.
What the dub is my favorite.
Well, I got that on there. Well, he would have to get it on there, but that's on there too.
Yeah, it's so funny.
He would come down. Yeah, it's like he stays up all hermited up in his room, but if Kylie's down there and we're playing one of those, if he knows it, he'll come down there and sit down there and play with us.
That's awesome.
He was like playing with all of Kylie's friends from her school and one of her teachers.
Oh no shit.
Yeah. I remember that. I love the patently stupid. That's one of my favorite things. There's that make the invention thing where you like draw your invention and then try to pitch it.
Yeah.
I remember that they were like, my kids are too expensive. And mine was like I don't remember what I called it, but it was basically just a coat hanger. And I was saying, you solved the problem beforehand.
I'll do it.
I played that with Liv the other day. She's 8, so naturally I didn't go as hard as I could have.
I remember you telling me that you were dirty, but in an adult way that a kid wouldn't understand.
And I don't remember what it was now, but it was good.
That's funny.
It was good. I love everything on there, except for that one time when we tried to play that. It said it was like the adult version of it, so I was like, this is going to be worse, and it turned out it was like almost everything was the sexual stuff. Do you remember that?
I do remember that.
And it was just really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
There was like a bunch of guys, and it was like, yeah, that's not cool.
Did I tell you about the time that I just joined a random one?
I've done that lots of times.
It was funny because there was these people playing. I joined, and then everybody was in the chat going, "Who the fuck is this guy?" And then all my answers had to do with Uncle Jimmy. And everybody was voting for me, and then everybody else started answering Uncle Jimmy. And by the time it was done, dude, everybody was just Uncle Jimmying everything. And I was like, yes!
Look, okay, the Uncle Jimmy thing's funny.
It's fucking great.
But can I tell you again?
But I don't beat it into the ground anymore.
Huh?
I don't beat it into the ground anymore.
I'm okay with that. There's only one thing that I don't like about playing those games with you.
I always win. Well, not always.
It's
but
not. It's not just that, but a lot of times when I play with you, Joe was also involved, and it would seem like you two would just seem to out raunch each other, and whoever made the raunchiest answer won, even if there was other stuff that was definitely more funny or more clever.
I always voted for the things that I actually found funny, and I think I rarely voted for Joe.
Well, it just seemed that way. Like out of even the few times that we played, like when JoJo was there. Or the few times we played like that and stuff like that, it just seemed like whoever had the most ass fucking or dick sucking or all that, that's the stuff that won, even if other stuff was more clever.
Ass fucking and dick sucking is funny though.
No, it is. Don't get me wrong, it is funny, but there's a point when it was just like it seems like everybody's just trying to make the nastiest shit possible, even with What the Dub. It's just like there are times when there can be some funny stuff going on, but it always turns into rape and popping pus-filled blisters, and it's like whatever the nastiest shit that somebody can think of, that's what the answer will be.
And the sad thing is 4 out of 5 people will vote for it.
Yeah, and I don't understand that
because it's funny.
It is funny.
You've got
but
a different sense of humor, and it's okay.
It is funny too, and I agree with that. But maybe it's see, I guess that's what confuses me, because a lot of our sense of humor is the same.
A lot of it is,
and like me and you, we're two of the only people I know that actually appreciate dry humor.
For sure.
Can watch the Royal Tenenbaums and love that movie.
I love that, yeah.
But a lot of people are like, that's boring and it's not funny. It's like, that movie's hilarious. You just gotta, it's a different type of humor. And a lot of times when I'm playing those, that's my type of humor that I go to, and it's just like that compared to, again, the cum-stained, raped person, and it was just apparently that loses.
I think I have a very well-defined and eloquent sense of humor. I feel like I like the dry humor. I like slapstick. I love intelligent humor and stuff that you got to think about. But I also really appreciate a good dick and fart joke. I really do.
Well, that's why I was wondering. Yeah, you should. Are you gonna watch? Are you gonna watch the The movie with the dog and the balls and stuff.
I'm probably gonna watch it. Yeah.
What is it called again?
Fixed?
There you go. I kept on going Spade, and I was like, that's not right.
Yeah, we just turned our Netflix back on a couple days ago, so
Have you watched anything from it? You watched even a trailer?
I don't want to. I just want
Son of a bitch, dude.
I want to go in with what I know.
Can I tell you one thing? Just one thing?
Yeah.
I think my favorite character in that movie, I don't remember his name, but it's a boxer that's voiced by Idris Elba.
That's funny.
And he is raunchy as shit, and you don't hear that coming from him. So when you hear
He
him
was
doing
the Flash,
it,
right?
huh?
Or doing
No, he was, he's the, like Thor to stick make the Bifrost.
Oh, I thought he was. I thought the guy that you were talking about was the Flash. What's that guy's name?
Idris Elba, the black guy.
Who's the Flash? What's his name?
I don't remember.
From the Justice League.
Oh, fuck boy. I don't know. I don't.
That's who I thought that guy
No.
was. Okay, yeah, I know who you're talking about now. That's funny.
You know who I'm talking. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like British black guy that's
Yeah.
always so serious with everything.
Yeah.
Hearing him get fucking like that kind of raunchy is hilarious.
So let me understand this, Mr. James. Someone that you don't know getting super duper raunchy is hilarious.
When it's unexpected. But that's what I'm saying. It gets to the point where every single answer on there is like that.
Uncle Jimmy.
And it's like the only way that it seems like the clever humor. There's just no point in me even doing any clever humor because nobody cares about it. Because again, there's like cum stains and rape over here, and that's what everybody goes for.
It's funny.
Do you understand that? Do you understand what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, but again, I think that's just
felt
what
that
the majority of people find funny, and
that may be true, but this is the thing. I feel that if we were playing that game with Anthony, he would be doing the same thing as me.
I don't know, dude.
Anthony's funny. I believe he might do stuff, but I believe he's going to go for clever humor at the same time.
I'll tell you what. If we all end up playing it tonight, I will only resort to it if everybody else starts resorting to it.
Well, I think it will happen. It'll definitely happen.
I'll start out with some intelligent shit.
And I'm not saying I'm against it. It's just when it gets to the point where that is literally the only thing that's going on, after a while, it kind of like, you can only go so far before it's diminishing returns. That's what I do. It's like I'll throw them out there every now and then, but if you do it every time, it's like the Uncle Jimmy thing. Uncle Jimmy's funny, but by the 40th answer with Uncle Jimmy, you're just like, fucking Uncle Jimmy again.
That's the point, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's funny when it's like, you go to it and it's like, oh, that's the house answer because it doesn't have fucking Uncle Jimmy in it. If it had AI and they started using Uncle Jimmy, I'd have a problem.
That's funny.
That'd be
fucking great.
And use your words. I love use your words also.
I do too, yeah.
Because that
Use
also
words is
has
good.
like the what the dub in it, but
Yeah.
it's got the other shit too. I like the news article,
Yeah.
but it's
And
always
the blank-o-matic.
yes, the blankomatic.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to play. That's what we need
I
to
am
do.
okay with doing a round or two of that before we get
dude,
going.
let's
I
fucking
would
do it.
love that.
Let's
I mean, don't get me
fucking
wrong. I want to finish our game. I want
Yeah.
to finish our vampire, but God, I want to do that.
Well, let's
We never
fucking
get to
do
do
it.
that. Well, you got to
Will you
talk.
play?
You got to talk to that guy.
Will you play?
We were saying later before we get going into the vampire. Will you play some Jackbox with us? That sounds good. That sounds great. Yeah, I'm telling you, Jackbox with a shitload of people is amazing.
Especially these people.
Yeah, because they're funny.
Yeah.
And we'll start cracking on each other,
Oh, yeah.
which will be great.
Yeah. All right. Well, this seems like a good time to...
I think this has been pretty good.
It's been great.
I think we kept going pretty. Even when you started to down, we switched it up.
We fixed it. All right, well...
Okay. Well, this has been the Rigamarole podcast with Dolph and James.
I'm not James.
And I am James.
Don't be a Nazi.
Don't be a Nazi. Eat these nuts.